This is Bob K with Mike, Kiwi Mike Tomas, here at the 2012 Harley-Davidson Ride-In Bike Show. Mike's been known for his work with Indian reproductions and just some beautiful bikes. Hasn't always known to be the most Harley fanatic around. And Mike, it's wonderful to see you at this show. Harley has opened up the open class and we got some non-Harley bikes here. So why don't we start off, what do you think of this new approach, having the non-Harleys and being here at the Ride-In Show?
I think it's a good move and it's absolutely awesome. Gives us, all us builders, a really great opportunity.
You know, Harley has long been fostering the customization, and the heritage rich with Harley-Davidson has also been rich with the Indians. And you have this little Hendee-Deviant. Well, I understand the Deviant part. Tell us a little bit about what your motivation was here.
Okay, Hendee was Indian's early era. It was a Hendee manufacturing company. That's why we named it Hendee, and this is a little deviation. It's an Indian-based engine. I wanted to pay homage to the Harley board track races. In the very early days of motorcycling, you only had a few engine manufacturers, and then they would build a bike around that engine, and they would call it whatever they want. It was a Flanders, a Sears, or whatever. There was several hundred motorcycle manufacturers in the early days. So my inspiration is on this stuff is to pay homage to the early racers, the riders. Whether they be Indian or Harley, I mean the Harley guys and the Indian guys back then fought very, very hard, and I wanted to pay tribute to the Harley riders.
Well, you know, I think you've really added something to the show here. Of course, we have our traditional classic class, which is 1948 to 84 Harleys. We have the pre-84s, so there's some really fantastic bikes. But you're right, you know, I just learned a few years ago that Indian had been the basis engine on a lot of the early manufacturers, right? That includes the 4 cylinders, I understand. The Excelsior Henderson, didn't that actually come from Indian?
In the early days, there was some Indian did buy them, yes.
So there's all kinds of interesting heritages to point come on here. Mike has shared us another deviation with us. So Mike, you've been around the show and seen a lot of things going on this week. So what do you think about Sturgis this year?
Sturgis is awesome. It's the Wild West of motorcycling. Anything goes. There's a lot of good energy here, whether it be shows, out on the nightlife, riding. This is the show in the world that you get it all. I keep coming. If there's some words that explain it, it's just the Wild West of motorcycling.
Well, it's nice to have you here participating in the Ride-In Show. Have you had a chance to walk around yet and look at some of the other bikes? Because there's quite a range here. Anything that tickles your fancy?
You know, I haven't got too far, but every one of these shows, I just took a quick look. I'm going through. You meet a lot of friends here, so you don't get through very fast, and then you start looking at the bikes, looking at the detail in it, and there's no way you can get through it real fast. But these bikes are really incredible.
Well, it's really great of you to come by and share. We're trying to, you know, rebuild or build this builder community. It's a lot of camaraderie, just like you said, to go. It's the meeting of the troops, the family homecoming. Everybody gets back together. We do a bunch of these shows and have a good party. I don't know about you, but I certainly appreciate Harley sponsoring this Ride-In Show. And I know you have a busy schedule. Appreciate you taking the time to be here and help share the heritage and all that you know about motorcycling.
It is truly my pleasure, especially to be at a Harley-Davidson event. Thank you, Harley.